All righty, one more segment here for the fair, and we have Michael Zune, the president of the Fair Association. Dennis Newman, you're still a board member? What's your title now?
Still a board member.
Still a
board member.
All right, so Michael is going to talk about a lot of some things we haven't discussed, general stuff, and Dennis is going to talk about the carnival. So let's start with carnival, Dennis, since that's always the carnival last year, very successful, new carnival, and they're back again.
It's one of our biggest money raisers here is a carnival. We're lucky again to have this year the Heart of America Carnival, Heart of America shows come back this year. They have some really, really good rides, as everybody saw last year. I had people that came to the fair last year that told me they were like 10 or 12 miles outside of town, and they could actually see the lights of the carnival.
The Ferris wheel was pretty impressive.
The Ferris wheel is very impressive.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of good thrill rides. The Ferris wheel, they got something called a Fireball. There's one thing that's called a Super Shot OMG or something like that.
I rode the OMG.
You tried it? You like it?
How many times did you say? Oh, you said, "Oh my God!" How many times going around there?
I rode it with last year's entertainer Donald Trump. So he was actually though George Bush at that time. So
Yeah.
George and I rode it together.
But some other adult rides like zero gravity cliffhangers, and then of course we'll have a lot of plenty of kiddie rides. The Ferris wheel, the Jungle Twist, the Charlie Chopper, the Teacup, all that kind of stuff will be available. So, and they're very looking forward to coming back again this year. So, the biggest thing about the carnival this year is that they have offered through the Queens to sell what's called a mega pass, which they can, if you get a hold of one of the Queens contestants, and them and the Little Junior Miss are the only two that are selling those mega passes. They go for $70 a piece, but that's good for all 4 nights. So you can get however much you want to ride.
Unlimited rides.
Unlimited rides from 5 o'clock through 11, and then after 11 you have to pay ticket price for it. But that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so $70. Divide that out, you can figure it out right quick what it costs. So Thursday night, the armbands, if you come in without a mega pass, it's going to run $25 for an armband. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the armbands are going to be $35. So you can see right quick, if you come
more than once,
yeah, it's worth your while to go buy the mega pass from one of the Queens. And there are a limited number of those. So if you want some, you need to get a hold of one of those Queen contestants as soon as you can, and try to get a hold of them.
Yeah, they're going really quick.
The mega pass.
Yeah, those young girls out there are selling to their friends. You know, they're back in school now, and I talked to one today. She was back in school, and she said, "Oh, yeah, all my friends, they're all buying them." So in school, so that's a pretty interesting way. Those elementary girls are selling, and junior high girls are selling those passes at school. I mean, they're not selling at school, but I mean, making their contacts at school, and their kids and friends are saying, "I want the pass. I want that pass." So they're selling fast. So if you don't get one pretty quick, you're going to be out. So be sure you see one of those girls.
Now, am I correct in this that the Junior Miss, is that kind of based on the number of tickets that they sell for the mega pass? Is that part of it for them?
That's part of it. I think there's other things
yes.
they're doing for that
right.
too. They're going to, and then they're going to get some prizes. I don't think any money.
And if you want to buy it, if you want to buy the armband on a daily basis, you just do that when you come to the fair.
You can do that when you come to the fair. And again, we're trying to make it more kid friendly, because anybody, the kids that are, and other directors have already told you this, but the kids that are 5 and under are free. Anybody from 6 to 15, if you come before 6 o'clock, you're free. That's every night of the fair. Then after that, from 6 to 15, it'll just cost you $10 to get in. So we're trying to make it so we get these kids in and they can get on those rides, and they can get it at an affordable price. So we're looking forward to it again. And I know the contact I've had with Heart of America, actually, one of the guys that sets it up called me today, and he said he's looking forward to coming down. So he's going to be down here next Thursday, I think, to mark everything out where he wants to get everything set up.
All right, so what time is the carnival going to be open?
Carnival opens at 5 p.m. every day and runs through midnight every night.
All 4 days.
All 4 nights.
Sounds good.
So,
all right.
Excuse me, Saturday goes through 12:30.
12:30,
I've been
yeah.
corrected.
Yeah,
So-
because they're open till 1 o'clock on Saturday.
That's true, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
okay.
So-
All right. Dennis Newman, the carnival expert. Anything else, Dennis?
I can't think of anything else. That's it. We
All
just
right.
want everybody to come out and have a good time and enjoy the carnival because they know it's going to be good. So
All right, Michael Zune, the president. He's the reason for. Well, he gets all the phone calls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And talk about phone calls. If you do need some information, you can call the fair office 968-3911, and it's going to me or going to whatever button you push, and we'll get it. It'll be going, I think, to the county office here next week, probably for a few days, because they get a lot of questions about livestock
Right.
and those things. And then it'll be back here. We'll have some staff in our office here answering the phone, trying to get all the answers to whatever questions you might have or can't find on the web or Facebook or whatever. But we're really excited about 2022. 21 and 20 just weren't the fair of the past.
well,
They really just wasn't. So we've seen what's going on. Children Break Festival was out there that Saturday night, and it was just wall-to-wall people. It was so much fun, and others from other members were there too, and we just had a great time. It was a big deal, and all these other festivals are really
Getting
blowing
back
up.
to where they were.
Getting back, or
Yeah.
even better.
Or better.
And so we're hoping that trend's going to happen here, because we just want to make up for some losses, and we continue to give our students those scholarships. Even though we had a couple bad years, we still gave those out because we knew it was that important, and some of those kids are depending to that. And so we want to continue that, and we do a really good year. Maybe we can give more. It just we're looking forward to having a good fair, and keeping those things happening. A few changes have been made. No shuttle buses here from downtown LaGrange. As you know, the price of diesel is probably way more than what you paid for it last year, and the buses were going to cost us way more than we could actually come out on ridership. And it seems like ridership was dwindling these last couple of years. Buses were a 40-passenger bus or 30-passenger bus wasn't even, and it's just kind of a waste of fuel. So we decided to nix that, save that money, but put some money of that back into some golf carts. We're going to have 4 6-passenger golf carts that we will be running around the fair parking lot. We'll have some tents set up, where different color tents, and so if you go over to the blue tent, and we'll pick you up over there, and if you leave and say, take me back to the blue tent, and so we'll take you back to the blue tent. So we want to keep that going, so that you don't have to walk far, and it'll shade over there, and it's just a pickup point will be those tents. And Michael Schlabach's idea, that's kind of where he's been a great asset to us as far as our parking. Continue to do that. It's parking for $5, and you can't park anywhere for $5 anymore.
No,
and have
no,
somebody
you
park you and tell you where to park, and give you direction. And he does a great job. Him and his wife, they do, and his team. He has a team of people follow along. They all do great. They all really do a good job. As you come into the fairgrounds this year, we're going to put an armband on you. Basically, really helps us in a way of counting people, because if we can get real numbers of how many people are on the fairgrounds, it's good for us. It's good for security. It helps our sales of vendors, getting vendors here. Security is going to know that if you have the proper color armband, you're on here, you went through a gate.
Right.
You didn't, we're making sure we don't have any ne'er-do-wells coming in here trying to do something they shouldn't be doing. And so Dennis Bellotti and his crew, security, is happy to be able to see that, and our security is going to be a little better with that. So wear those armbands, and you'll get the proper armband when you come to the gate, and just keep it on. And then you'll get another armband when you go get some, alcoholic drink too. But it'll be okay. Just wear a bracelet. And if you're a VIP, you'll get another armband. So you'll be walking around with some cool-looking bracelets. Anyway, another change is this year we do not have a plant house. We don't have a plant chairman, so we just didn't didn't find one, couldn't find one, waited till we could, last minute to find someone, to someone to step up and take it. So we've transitioned the plant house now into the new first aid station. More roomy than being inside the little office, more private for someone that needs some attention for whatever reason. And it's gonna be a nice, cool spot for our first responders and our security to hang out. So that'll be in the old plant house right next to the Creative Arts Building. So we've transitioned that and changed it into that. It looks really nice in there. So we got that, and we're happy that that'll be right next to the kids' entertainment. So kids stub their toe, you can go right into the first aid station. And so we got that all happening around that area. And as I said before, all the main entertainments over the Marge Rosenberg stage, we're going to put some bleachers in there. We even got an idea of putting a big tent out in the back with some lights in it, and the 5T Tavern and the Outfitters Club. So you ain't got far to walk to get a daiquiri or get a margarita now, or a good cold Shiner Bock. So any of those beers that they have out there, got that close by. So anyway, and talking about the Marge Rosenberg stage on Thursday, right before the pageant, our opening ceremonies this year, we'll have a really good program. We will be dedicating the 2022 fair, and you probably saw this before, but it's out there. Calvin Keene and Barbara Keegan both have passed away this year, and the board and the membership thought it'd be nothing but it'd be a very good honor to give those two honorary, give them the honor by having this 2022 fair dedicated to them. Both of those put in many, many days and many, many hours, years. I mean, they were both, what do we call them, honorary members, 25-year members. Calvin, he could have been probably a 50-plus year member, because he'd tell me stories about him when he was a kid out here just running around and helping his dad park cars. Just an amazing guy. So we're gonna be dedicating those in 6:30 on Thursday afternoon. We talked about the Blast Pass. I mean, we're going to get to the point where you can put those on if you scan your card right now, where you don't go to the customer portal, but it's coming. We've been having meetings with Sapphire every week, and we've been getting some good word from them. Couple things more. It's not too late to become a VIP sponsor. For as little as $250, you're going to have a good time. We have a very nice place for you to go sit in the nice cold drinks, food, air conditioning, good bathrooms. For $250, you get a lot of stuff. You get a T-shirt. You're going to get passes into the fair. You're going to get VIP up close parking. We'll still pick you up too, and drop you off the gate. So for $250, that's a minimum. You can get in and become a VIP member. It's not too late. Go online. VIP is right on the front page, and just click on that, follow links, and you can put your credit card information in. No extra fee for the credit card use for a VIP, and figure out what level you want to be. And Glenna Laffey will get the stuff to you, and we'll be happy to let you come in and have a good time. And every night of the fair, you can go to the VIP lounge. And Gary, I just gave you some passes too, so we're going to have promotional passes that are going to go out in KVLG. I guess you may have sold some of these or gave some of these away already. I mean, giving some away by the time this airs. So we hopefully some people get some day passes, and exciting. And how you and Dan and the crew over there want to give them away, it's up to y'all. We're all excited about the way y'all do things. So that's about all I got. I'm excited, and just like all the others, we're excited about this, and we're really working hard. We're doing a lot of things around the fairgrounds and getting things in shape. So,
okay, well, I got one thing.
You got a thing. Okay,
yeah,
what is it?
The Riverview stage is not with us now anymore either.
Right. Everything's up in Marge Rosenberg, yeah. That'll be probably parking for a lot of different things. Probably parking some of the buses up there that the entertainers drive.
Right.
We'll be using that. It'll be utilized. So, one thing we have not talked about, and I'm sure we maybe get somebody to talk about this yet, is a cornhole tournament. Not washer tournament this year, but a cornhole.
That
which
seems to be the new thing.
It is a new thing, cornhole tournament, and Aaron Muniz is putting that on, and it's high tech. I mean, they're going to have a monitor up there, show who's winning, where you're at on this thing, and it'll be underneath the Marge Rosenberg stage on Saturday afternoon. And so it'll be you can sign up. 2 p.m. You can go online, go on our website, Facebook will lead you there too, to find the link in through an app, and get your team on there, and show us how good you are. 3 is tournament, 2 o'clock. You can sign up or sign up online. It's going to be a fun time. He's got some really good teams that are excited about doing that over here, and so come out and watch. Maybe you don't want to play. You can come out and watch these guys. They're really good. Some really good.
It's more difficult than horseshoes.
I think so.
Yeah,
it is. It's but it's fun. I played some, but I'm not that good.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Anyway.
Here's something we haven't brought up, and Jimmy's not here, but we still got the big barbecue cook-off.
we're gonna turn that back over to Dennis over here,
Yeah.
because he's the barbecue king. Or
I'm not the barbecue
okay,
king,
maybe
but
we're
I'll
not
talk
gonna call
about
you.
it.
We might call you the jester, the barbecue jester.
That'll work.
Yeah.
And that's the setup and all the registrations Saturday, and the cooking, the official cooking Sunday, right?
The official cooking will be Sunday, so early Sunday morning, it's most of the time when everybody starts it. And then during Saturday, and the judging is all Saturday, and awards presentation is on Saturday too. But the setup is going to be, the teams can start coming in like beginning of the week before the contest, but we've got everything set up online now, so that if you want to participate in the barbecue contest, just go to the Fayette County Fair website, click on the barbecue link. It'll take you straight to a fillable form that you just fill out. You put your credit card information in there, and it'll all get shipped to Jimmy Rohde, so he knows you're coming, and you can get everything paid ahead of time and get it all done so you can do it. But,
The first judging starts at 10:30 Sunday morning, and it goes straight
sir.
through the day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
Goes to about 3 o'clock, I
So
think.
about 3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I haven't looked at the hours lately.
Well, that's an event unto itself.
Yes, it is.
The awarding of the awards is another deal. Also.
Yes, that is.
That's
That's
it's
fun.
pretty theatrical.
Yeah,
in there.
Jimmy does pour everything he got into it.
Yeah, it's a good cook-off. There's
But
no doubt.
it's a good time. Everybody loves having it. I like having it here during the fairgrounds, because it's just part of the smell. Is just part of the fair. Just to smell those people back there barbecuing.
Not to mention all the samples you can get your hands on.
You get some samples
Yeah.
on some stuff too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
That's
I'm
it.
correct, is Lone Star sanctioned?
No, this one is IBCA, I think. So if you
It's
win,
sanctioned.
it's sanctioned. Yes. If you win this one, then you get to compete in Austin rodeo.
Travis County.
Travis County.
Yeah.
Huh.
Rodeo. So,
All right, Dennis Newman and Michael Zune, president and board member, and thank you all again. Good luck as always.
thank you.
Thank you, Gary, and thank KBUK and Dan and all your crew down there for helping us out by putting this on the air. And we'll see you again at the fair.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll
Yeah,
talk
that'll-
again at the fair when we get on the road.
Yeah, you can
gotta
count
get-
on that part of it.